know, you know what I'm saying? So law and media are basically the same. They play the same role. They just rail up against you like that. You know what I mean? And they just kind of like egged on by CNN, egged on by the president, and then like some dudes. I'm Baptist. I can sit at this rock or whatever like that. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, without the racial undertones and stuff like that, without the discrimination and stuff like that, it wouldn't have been the case, right? It wouldn't, it wouldn't have been formulated like you have no, like you're just not blasphemous, basically, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's whatever's whatever. I mean, I can, oh yeah, you ignore me and stuff like that. Yeah, and I go, sorry, and say, on phone and be like, this stupid, and all kind of degrading it, and be like, hi, excuse me, and whatever, right? Because at this point, you just, and yet, you say the news and stuff, and it's like, oh, saying these people surround you with and stuff, and like, I don't care about working class, I don't care about this poverty class, man. A lot of people hustling is sometimes you're going to give them credit because it's just you had too much on it, goes to the head and stuff like that. And it's how it's like, oh, why don't you just sell unemployment and stuff like that? Why don't you just do that? Because it's all just a cesspool of like disease, and be like, oh, you know what? Let's claim me worse here. Let's claim we're doing a job. Let's claim we're and pass the buck like that to get our little free dinner or something like that, our free lunch or something like that, right? It's your dirty shawl and stuff like that to you, right? Nice gillis or whatever, right? And just don't like flatter yourself. Your stomach looks weird looking, you know what I mean? It looks weird and hard, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you're stressed out again. But anyway, and that's what you deal with, right? And say, okay, let's just put this guy in the middle of it, since, like, so we hacked his bill paying methods and stuff like that, confuse the senators to may put more thought process, and then to extort him that way to make it absolve liability of say, oh, we're just trying to collect the debt. In fact, you just hacked into it to make me not pay the debt and stuff like that. To be honest with you, I mean, you say you walk out of a contract, so that's in itself what you do there again to an American culture that does again. And you have this person upstairs who won't pick a side and stuff like that on such and such, and is a constant nuisance as well. And so where and besides the point, it's like, oh, me, what? Hey, you make a lot of noise. You know what I mean? You exacerbate everything, the surrounding area. You know what I mean? So you pick up garbage, you lift something like 500, you fill something about 500 pounds with no leverage at all, and people are impressed that you don't know how they have like megapixel cameras, but I mean, I don't know what it is, and like you just that, and then you just kind of like say, and then it's like some dude type of guy, oh man, I would do that, like coming to America, so it was just I was holding my strawberry milkshake or something like that. And like, I really just envy your green Nike shirt because you just do it and stuff like that. And I'm like, and so that is the real thing. It's not so much the religious thing of like saying, oh, it's here because neighborly be neighborly and stuff like that or whatever. It's not the case at all. You're very nosy, first of all, and just and you can't. So it's just so I go, just put it, let's convert it into physical. Because I really want you out of here anyway. You know what I'm saying? So just give me a reason. I really want you out of here anyway, and I'm ready to move on. You know what I'm saying? You just like one of them fucking headaches that won't go away. That's cheese ball. It's like a growing mold. Like a real mold, a mold. That's it. That's basically it. So I heard Project Roach, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, maybe it was the inclination of what this was, internet technology. Why is it unforced? You know what I'm saying? Why is it unforced to hear all this stuff first and stuff like that? Because it goes first. Because it's streamlined media and the law that says Project Roach is coming because they don't make shit and they don't care what efforts you put in to clean up the environment. So because the Project Roach is coming. Okay, so this is what you did. On top of all the stuff you laid out is like, oh, look at this hood undertone of what we're making the day out to be of tariffs to China and stuff like that, and warships and all this stuff, and everybody talking about this. And so you put your foot down and be like, hey, what, you're inventing a draft? And so he goes on a tangent like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all swayed by, like, you know what I'm saying, the news that gives it no courage. No one heard of Mueller. Mueller and today is never used in the same sentence unless you say, Mueller, I ain't never heard about him today. So